But yeah, what is our arcane? Is it still like 14? It's not completely awful, but it's pretty poor. But yeah, that phase 2 is something else. Alright. Now the fun begins. Which is to say, no fun at all. I was too busy thunderbolting him to pay attention to who he was attacking. But that's fine. Oh, he staggered him. That's good. At least slowed him down for a second. And he's dead. I wasn't paying attention to his health bar and he just dropped dead. And this is a fight where you really don't need the golden scarab on, because you've got all this time to equip it. But yeah, 500,000 runes. Pretty good going. Some more endurance would probably be nice. More arcane would be nice. Maybe one more dex. Just for the lols. Well, we've got plenty of spare runes, haven't we? Pop some of the big ones, that's another couple of levels. 50 dex. Grand. Right, put dex back on a Faith Knot. We'll use a rune arc, I think, as well. That's some good health. Some good healthy health. And then we can only buff our right hand weapon, can't we? But let's do that too. We've not got any fire attacks, so we could buff it with frostbite. We got any grease? We have. Freezing grease? What have we got here? Boost immunity, boost physical attack. That could be nice. Let's see how we get on. Use the buffs if you got them, right? Ouch. I wonder if the buffs also apply to other Annie, because she's now got a frozen main whip. Well, we somehow survived all that. And the freezing grease is worn off, that's a shame. Yeah, get staggered. No, don't go for me. Oh no. Jeez. And now we're not locked on anymore, which is the worst. Yeah, we're going to have no Blast and no Mimic going into phase 2 by the look of it. Oof. Knocked her out of the waterfowl though. Right, here we go. Which is to say, here we die. Oh. Well, we survived some of that. Although, God, just give me a half a second to... Just gave us no time to heal there. Went from 100 to 0, pretty much. What if we try something different? Clean Rock Knight Finlay. Could be fun. If we can level them up and use the hidden tier. The Cerulean hidden tier flask thing. Do we have that one? We don't even have that one. But we know where to find it. How have we picked up the map for Gelmir without picking up the Site of Grace next to Gelmir? That seems a bit silly. But yeah, this tree spirit down here, this was the one that held the Cerulean tier, right? Good job dodging there, Annie. By which I mean me. Me, you bugger. Stop being in places where I'm not. There we go. Lightning attacks for everyone. And there. Cerulean hidden tier. Good. Yeah, I should have probably taken off the gold scarab when I was fighting Malenia. That might have helped. But what would we need to level up Finlay? Oh, we haven't got the 789. Bell bearing. So we need a 7 and an 8. That'll be the bell bearing near the church at the end of Haligtree? Yes? Maybe. So for now we'll switch back to Tutherani. But let's go and explore that bit of the Haligtree again. But yeah, thinking about it, we might not even need the bell bearing because we might just be able to get the ghost gloveworts we need from down here. Now, is it safe to drop off here, or are we going to attract the attention of multiples? Seems like it's safe. Well, there's a ghost 9. That's okay, I guess. Ouch. And there we go, Ghost Glovewort Pickers Bell Bearing 3. That's what we were looking for. Which is good, because we've got Ghost 7s and 9s, but we didn't get 8s again. When did we get Dolores up to +7? I don't remember doing that at all. We still haven't used Dolores on anybody. Oh well. We've got Finlay up to +10. We're shy on time, but we've got enough time for at least one attempt at the old boss. And so we'll start with the old Flask of Wondrous Physic, and then we'll summon Finlay. Then maybe throw some lightning bolts whilst we've got the infinite FP on the go. Although yeah, we should also probably try and avoid getting hit. That would be nice. What are you doing going after Finlay? Terrible witch. Yep, she's wafting at me again. I've got to rune arc, but maybe that's fine. Just seems to be focused entirely on me and generally ignoring Finn, which is cool. It'd be cooler if we knew how to dodge any of her attacks, but we're not there yet. And that one where she just runs in and wafts at you, it's so quick. But Finn was doing well. We just let the side down there. Oh, it's Finn buffed us as well. That'd be nice. Right, dodge. Quick sup. No, don't go after Finley. Just the way she can close the distance so easily. Just... I don't know how to cope with that. Also, this room's a bit dark. I should have put my lantern on before coming in. Yeah, we don't want any part of that. Ah, we've got the gold scarab on again, haven't we? Forgot about that. Well, we got a bleed off, that's good. And now we're buffed again. Ouch. Jesus Christ, that damage. It was like 60% of our health in one stab. Guess we'll be back to try this fight another day, Annie. Good job, though. More endurance, more int, I feel. Let's see. Yeah, we still need, like... Oh no, we've got 41 if we take off the... thing, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 41 if we take off the int boosting talisman. We get more stamina, and it doesn't stop us from using either of our weapons. Lovely. Now, which flavour of smithing stone was it down here? Was it regular? Yeah. Maybe that'll be useful for our horn bow at some point. Well, not terribly useful, because we rarely use the dang thing. But not completely useless, at least. Now let's see how we get on against this clean rot. Bang! Yeah, our damage is strong, and our stagger is strong. It's all looking good for Trace. Nice. One shot in those lads is pretty cool. Oh. Was kind of expecting to one-shot that guy as well, but I guess it's only when they're not suspecting our presence that we're one-shotting the buggers. Maybe even then, not all the time. Very well. Now, what about you two? Let's you two out of the way, and then we got... That room is full of clean rots, I think. If we sneak up here, we avoid the crossbow lads at the top. Okay, that's fair enough. I timed that all wrong. Now, you there. Do you want to come over and play? I feel like you do. Maybe you don't? Maybe you just want to stand there. Oh no, you're kind of coming. He's thinking about it, a bit late. Now he's a pincushion. Jolly good. Clean rot. Come here, my friend. I see what you're worshipping in that chest. And I want it. Well, bam! There we go. Legendary ashes. Clean rot Knight Finlay is ours. And we have the full set of legendaries. Which is another Chieve out the way. Jolly good stuff. Now, what's the best way to go about getting over there? We can just do it from here, can't we? Nope. Although, is this the side we really want to be on? Maybe not. It's kind of up there we want to be, so yeah, I guess we need to go up here. Can you lads do anything about us from there? Yeah, you can. I may not have thought this through. Oh no, we can get up. Good. So that clean rot appears to have noticed us. Although it's not that observant. That guy is even less observant. That guy's just lazy. That's what you get, my friend. Right, so that brings us up to this top area. And then that's the way that we can use to get down to where our ballista boys are hanging out. Well, they're not hanging out directly here, but they're not a million miles away. Jolly good. You there. Stop being alive. You there. Stop enjoying the view. Give me your helmet. Give me your friends. Yump. Oh yes. Making good progress through this here Haligtree. It's amazing how fast you can get through it when you don't need to stop and pick up all the loot. Don't need to worry about grabbing the rotten crystal sword. Seems like all the rotten weapons, more or less, have been tucked away at the end of the game, like they're for New Game Plus. Which is probably for the best, given how OP it would be to just have Scarlet Rot weapons all the way through. But it's also a bit of a shame. But that's fine. There's other ways to get rot weapons early on. Modded ways. Now, do we have equipped? No, we don't. There's our seal, but we haven't got the faith for it, so I guess we'll take off the old stamina booster. Put that on. And we're ready to roam through the rot. Let's actually get to the next site of grace before we worry about going back to our normal talismans. Probably actually going to have time for a crack or two at Malenia, given the progress we've made, which is very nice. Just got to make our way through the old church. I feel like Tish versus Malenia is going to be a fight for the ages. We're just going to sort of hang around and watch. Oh, where are we? We're actually above the joists that I was trying to land on. There we go. Right, that's all you fools dead. As for Big Boy, we'll just drop in and say hello. Now, who was popping us there? There's one on this side, isn't there? We should probably grab this talisman, given as it's a direct upgrade to one we've got. Yeah, there is a guy on this side. Well, there was. That's cool. There we go. And sod the rest, you were just going straight for the Sight of Grace. Right, first attempt at Malenia sucks because she just is right up your bum as soon as you start the fight. But yeah, could have worked out worse, I guess. And now we should be able to stagger her quite well. Although she's going to waft at us, which sucks. Get staggered. And we'll power up our blade if we can. Although I kind of forgot to have a bevy. There we go. I dodged quite a few of her attacks by jumping, I think. Which is nice. That one though, I just hate. And she's just done it twice in a row. What a bitch. Have some magic if you can. Ah, jeez, how did she heal that much? Oh, it's probably because the black knife dot wore off or some shit. Right. Get crit. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, come on now. Ah, piss off. She's the worst. I hate Malenia. But she can still be staggered, even in phase 2, so that's nice. Well, still not sure how best to dodge all that. That seemed to go okay. Yeah, you stay on me, my dear. Don't go for Tish, please. Stamina. Stamina running real low. Oh, jeez, she waterfouled. And then we're dead. Yep. That's pretty much your standard Malenia fight. She waterfowls and then you're dead. It was going alright though. I think. It's kind of hard to tell if it was going alright or not because once she waterfowls she just gains back all her health. Do we want to switch one more of our flasks to a red? We don't need a lot of blue flask really. Just one so that we can power up our Moonlight sword every now and again. Right. I'm glad that we can knock her down a bit. That's good. Ah, but then, yeah. Then waterfowl happens and you die. I should probably watch some videos or something on how to dodge waterfowl properly. Because people can do it. I can't do it, but people can do it. Oh, it's waterfowl. And then, yeah. It's just the fact that it's a big AoE in every direction and she's moving in other directions. Just makes it impossible to read. Maybe I need to do some research. Either way, we need to come back another time.